Wait, yes. Okay, so I did a little bit of research.
No.
I'm so sorry. You started by trying to replicate the makeup of Monster High dolls.
Wait, how do you know that? When did I say that? That's like 7-year-old vibes.
I just, you know me. You actually don't. You met me 45 minutes ago. Hi, this is Once to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna.
I'm Jazmin Bean. Hi.
I'm like, I feel weird being like, how are you? Thanks for being here. Because we've been talking for half an hour.
I'm pretty good. It's me. I'm Jazmin Bean.
Yes. We're obsessed with your shirt, and I would like merch that is that with your name on it.
That's actually really convenient. You said that because...
Is that what it's gonna look like?
No, but the head of something on my label,
someone important there.
He also said that I should do merch that is similar to this shirt.
Yeah, I feel like it should be like a similar bunny, but like zombified maybe. Like,
I love this shirt. Don't know where it's from.
That's okay. One of a kind.
It's really not. It's probably from somewhere honestly not the best. But I found it on Depop.
So it goes. So you're on your little like LA publicity run. How are we feeling? You've been here for like a week now, right?
I've been here for like... I got here on the 5th.
Okay.
Damn, what day is it? Oh.
It is the day before Valentine's Day. AKA Galentine's Day.
Yeah, a week.
Time is weird in LA.
Oh, it's been a week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Feels like 10 days maybe. But
like I felt every second of each
yeah.
of those days. What have you been up to?
Press.
Yeah.
Interviews. I did a listening party. That was so fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
But not
like
with
fans?
a lot of people. Yeah, we did like an RSVP thing, and then we picked like the first 25 that responded, and then they got to bring a guest. So I think like 50 people, because it'd be awkward if it's just like you
show up alone.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just bad. Like you could have picked like 50 hardcore fans, but I just feel like you get more reaction if they're all awkward. They're probably all neurodivergent. Like they're not gonna. I just don't.
They're not gonna mingle. They're gonna stare at each other.
I really don't think they're gonna. I was just thinking, like, really don't think they're gonna mingle.
Yeah.
And so I, like, thought, okay, it's better if they like just do 25 in.
Everyone brings a friend.
You probably know a friend who also likes it.
Yeah.
You can just bring. They're only these little fandom chats. So
that's
adorable. Yeah, we did that. It was so cute. I was not supposed to listen with them, and then I thought, actually, let me. Because I thought it would be so awkward, like...
Wait, so you weren't supposed to be in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to come in after, like, answer some questions, but then I just went in because I was like, wait, I want to hear it. Like, I have it on my phone, but I want to hear it, like, through... Like, when I listen to them, I kind of just pick whichever one I'm, like, feeling in the moment. I've also tried to stop listening to them because I totally forgot that I'm definitely going to have to go on tour with this album, and I'm definitely
You don't want to hate it.
Yeah. I love it still, which is great.
Yeah.
And you always find new meaning on tour, because I just went on tour for like my old work, and I still never had a bone to pick really about like, oh, I just feel like I just am tired of this song. At some points I was kind of like, okay, some are like, I'm definitely not the age or person I was when I was performing the song, but every artist is going to have that, and I will have that about the album that's about to come out. Like,
right. So you find new meaning for it when it's in like a new context, probably.
For sure, like definitely.
How was it watching the fans' reactions to the
So
music?
cute. Like I kind of had a view where I only got like a clump of fans, but I would like kind of, it was really dark, which I liked, so I'd kind of skim around, not too hard, because I didn't want them to be like, oh,
you're like staring them down.
Yeah, they're like looking at me, like, because I would be kind of freaked out by that.
Yeah.
And I wanted them to like be able to have reactions without thinking like, oh,
yeah, without you judging them.
They're gonna see my reaction. There was this one kid, and they were I was like basically basing like how good the album was off of them, because like I don't know like what bits were good, because their reactions were very like tea. Like I felt like they were reacting in the moment. There was one kid, I forgot their name, they'll probably hear this, they had like blondish orangey hair. If you're hearing this, I want you to know that like your reactions were tea.
You were the real one.
Yeah, they were so tea, and I was basically basing my what everyone else was thinking about the album off of them. And then one other girl who like she has a bunch of tattoos of me.
Oh,
like really, like she's like going in for the kill.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's cool. I think it's like, I get it because I love music and art.
Yeah.
And like I love memories and cherishing memories with music, but it's me. So I'm like, that's so funny. I am on your arm forever. Me, just me. Like me who had popcorn for breakfast.
Oh, so real.
Just me.
Just me.
And so that is funny, but I get it and I love it, and they're really cool pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one other person that I could see in my review, which I actually didn't know who that was at the time, because I was like, this obviously you know who like the girlies are that have been there from the beginning, because you see them posting and you know. But I saw her reaction. The people that like, there are a few people in my bubble then that were like kind of, I would see the way that they would move their like head and
you can
body.
see the movement out of your peripheral and you're like,
or I'd kind of skim and then but there was one that was sitting right next to me that was like really like, I could see which moments that they were enjoying, and I was like, okay, period. We're actually me and my fans are very in sync, because my fave songs and parts were actually a lot of that people's, so I was happy about that.
Oh, that's like so validating.
I know, because I thought like, not honestly, a lot of the album doesn't really sound like the singles.
I mean, yeah, I wanted to get into that. I mean, the single sounds so different from your old stuff in general, and then there's the whole rest of the album too.
I would say the album like literally doesn't sound like the singles. Like the album doesn't sound like Terrified.
Okay.
The album does not sound like Piggy.
But Piggy and Terrified don't sound like each other either.
Don't sound like each other either.
That's but like then when to be expected.
When you go through the album, you're like, okay, it actually kind of does sound like a vibe. Like it does sound like a cohesive thing. Like when I was listening, I was like, okay, it makes sense. Because for a while when I was doing the track listing, I was like, does this, especially towards the end, I was like, does this really make sense? Like it all kind of gets quite cohesive with like the strings and the guitar and everything. And then it gets to the point after Stockholm Butterfly where like, and I do the song Charm Bracelet, it was supposed to be like a country and trip hop mix.
Incredible pairing.
Which like,
fuck angel numbers, I don't believe love's pre-prepared, or that everything happens for a reason, and life is unfair. Melt through my sorrow.
I don't know if I achieved, but I was not gonna add it, and then I was like, wait, I actually really like it. I know that like we have country and trip hop, just it's not what
those are the
album
things
is.
That should be paired though when it doesn't make sense.
And then we have a song that's like piano and then like industrial-ish kind of pop, and then we have like a full-on orchestral song at the end. So those three I was kind of like, I guess they can go together, but the last two, Charm Bracelet and Bitch with the Gun, were the ones that everyone liked, and I didn't expect.
Well, because it's so different. I want to know like when you started writing this album and where this like switch up in sonic vibe happened.
I started writing it maybe like, oh my god, what even year is it? Like the
it's
way that
2024.
I couldn't tell you like the date or the year.
That's okay. You're just vibing.
I started writing it like right after I got out of rehab. So like at the end of May.
Okay. So not too long ago.
So maybe like June I started writing it.
Of last year?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a quick turnaround.
Wait, was that last year?
2023 or 22?
I got out of rehab in like 2022, I think.
Okay, so like a year and a half ago. Did you mean for it to be an album?
Yeah. I made an album before rehab, and then everyone collectively, my label were like, hey, it's actually not good.
What?
And I was like, at the time, like, no, like you just don't get it. Like you want me to be like a product of the industry. And then I like got out of rehab and I listened to it like not on drugs, and I was like, oh, it's okay. It's actually not good.
What was not good about it? Did it just not like feel like you?
Not good. Like they're just fine for someone who is learning to do music. You know, a cute little like maybe SoundCloud artist. It would be like a cute cute little project. Like,
Right.
maybe put it on like, what a cute little project. It's not the album.
Yeah.
Like, it's not true, like, evolution. And so I still had songs that I wanted to keep that I felt passionate about that I still think are good songs, just not like proper, like, timeless songs.
Yeah.
And then slowly, as I was making songs, I would kind of cut them off. And it was actually very last minute that all of those songs got pulled. Like, I wanted to have like a blend at one point, and slowly I was just like, there are just way too many just much better songs
Yeah.
of like a much better quality. And then I thought like, okay, this actually could have the potential for once in my life to have a cohesive genre-ish vibe.
Yeah.
So I thought like, why don't I just do like an actual album like everyone else and stop trying to
It is
like,
definitely not an album like everyone else's. It is truly its own thing.
Thank you. But I mean
Yeah.
like, you know, an album with like, okay, we got like 13 to 14 songs.
Yeah.
They kind of all sound like they could be from the same album.
Uh-huh.
You sound like pretty much like you are the same person.
This is the same artist singing every song.
Yeah. And so I thought, oh, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Because I love those albums where you just like you have the vibe. Like
Yeah.
Born to Die, like the vibe. Like you know what the vibe is. Like
Absolutely.
you know what you're gonna get. The
Mm-hmm.
vibe stays the vibe.
How would you label the vibe? That's like the worst question to ask, but I will put you on the spot and make you
Labeling
answer.
the vibe.
Yeah.
Dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to just feel theatrical and dramatic and probably euphoric. I know that it's a bit sad, but
Absolutely euphoric though.
But I feel like euphoric. I mean, the title "Traumatic Livelihood" is like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit like, but it's also like, yay.
Yeah, the sound is so up, but there is that message throughout all of it.
Yeah, but I love
that's-
that. Like, I don't just like. I'm sure I'll have a happy album.
Yeah.
Oh, I just went through something the other day, and I was thinking, fuck. Like, I'm gonna have to make it. Who has a sad album for their second album?
You're allowed to do
This
that.
is my first album that's coming out, and then I just had something devastating happen to me the other day, and I was just thinking, like,
Sorry.
no, I don't want like a sad second album. Like that's
You're
the
like,
first thing.
No, I have to write about
No,
this
like
now.
I cried for a while, and my friends were there, and it was so embarrassing. And then I was just sat down, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I'm way too early in my career to be making like a real like sad like heartbreak album.
I think you can do whatever feels right.
Like you can't make Magdalene on your second album. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe someone else can't, but why not you?
I don't know. I feel like to make that true, like
Hmm.
you need to like just do something a bit. But yeah, I don't know what the question was, and I don't remember it.
And that's okay, because I'll ask you a different one. I want to know if someone had never heard your music before, what's the very first song you would present to them? This is our appetizer.
That's out.
Yeah. What would you want them to start with? If you're like, you're getting to know me where I am right now.
Where I am right now.
Yeah.
What songs do I have out? Oh my god.
When I was thinking about this, I was saying, you know what you've done.
Yeah, that's actually T.
It's all coming back around and it feels delicious. Hey, back takes its course without lifting a finger.
And that's the T.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of captures the general vibe without going too far down like any niche genre.
Yeah. No, I feel like that one I love. And like obviously there are people like, what happened to you? You used to be the rock queen, and now you are just one of the plants in our commercial warfare. And
Oh my god. I don't get why pop is seen as selling out.
I'm sorry, pop is good. You know that. I know that.
It's
Look
true.
at me. Look at me. Pop is literally good. I don't care how niche you are now. I know at one point in your life you have enjoyed pop. It's made your day better. Shut up. Like, oh my god. It's so annoying.
It's so incredibly good, and you're also not making like mindless pop. You are making such intentional pop music.
Right, but mindless pop is still tea. Like, please
And
don't
that's
like...
true, actually, yeah. We are both big fans of Addison Rae. Sorry, girl.
My
Not to-
neck. What does she say?
My-
Okay, I didn't know she didn't say pum pum.
Yeah.
I thought that she was saying pum pum, which is like in the UK, especially like is
that a thing in the UK?
it means like.
Well, that would have
And so
been more
everyone
cunty.
in the UK was like dying because like in parts of London,
Yeah.
like the slang, I guess, is to
We can just believe
be
that that's
saying
what she
that.
meant.
So everyone when that got leaked was like dying, and to
Wait,
say
that's so good.
that she said boom boom, I was a little disappointed. I thought she was gonna get a little.
But you know what you've done also has this great music video that comes along with it. And
Oh, I
I
love
want
the
to
music
hear
video.
about that because, I mean, obviously you have such a vision to you. Tell me about the video.
Yeah, the video. I love the video. That was a stressful day.
Was it?
The rain just didn't want to work.
Mm.
There was actually supposed to be a lot more rain.
Okay.
The whole concept was that this got cut. This was not part of the shoot. It's not like this whole idea failed.
Yeah.
But there was supposed to be that the room flooded, and that the amps and everything we would start
Yeah.
performing, and it would be like probably waist level, like the blood rain.
The blood rain. Yeah, up to your waist level. I could see how that might be an issue for all of the electrical gear.
Yeah, it didn't happen. But there was supposed to be a lot more rain.
Yeah.
But the rain machine just was not doing that. But I love the video.
I was going to say, I would have never known it didn't go to plan. It was so cool.
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, this doesn't look, still looks dramatic. I wanted my rain moment.
How could it not look
like-
dramatic with the clothes and the makeup and there's these like flower head hats?
I know. Oh, the flower head hats are so good.
Where did like the idea come from? Is this you that came up with all
I
of
always
it?
come up with the ideas. I actually don't know. Like when people are like, oh my God, how did you think of that?
Yeah.
Don't know. Like, didn't even come to me in a dream. Like, I can't remember when I thought of that. It just came, and then I was like, okay,
Even
great.
better.
Like, I have little ideas for like what most of the videos would be.
Mhm.
Just kind of when I listen to the song, I'm like, okay, that would actually be tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, no real I didn't. You know what's funny? I thought that this video happened. Like, I thought that someone else had already made a video like this.
Okay.
So I had messaged a bunch of people that I rely on the opinions of, and people that varied in age.
Yeah.
So that I knew if it was maybe the video from the 90s.
Yeah, cover your eras.
Yeah. And I was like, at first I wanted it in an actual field, but it's the UK and it was January, so it's
Right.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was messaging people and I was like, has there ever been a video where there's a band in a field and then blood rain starts pouring down? Because I can tell you that I've seen that before. And everyone was like, no, I haven't seen that. I asked my mom, who's very knowledgeable on the 90s
Yeah.
band music video world, and the
Uh-huh.
only people who would do these is probably a 90s band.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, no. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll do it then. But I
Okay.
just my dad used to do that too.
Really?
He, whenever I'd see him when we were kids, if I would hum a song that he would made, he would almost wake up from his sleep and be like, where do you know that from? And I'd be like, because it's your song. He's like, okay, thank God. I thought that he would always think that he had accidentally copied things that he had heard.
Oh my God.
Whenever we would sing anything, he'd be like, okay, I'm just making sure that I didn't that's not something
Just making sure that 20 years ago I didn't rip someone off.
yeah.
So your parents are musicians?
Yeah.
That's
my
awesome.
mom gave up drumming when she had me because there was already my brother and 2 babies.
Mm-hmm.
And a punk band don't really
Slay
go
female punk drummer.
together. They don't mix as well
Yeah.
as one might think.
I would think that it wouldn't mix super well.
Yeah, no.
Gonna
I'm
say.
here to confirm that it doesn't mix that well. And girl bands, they fight and they break up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And my dad is, I guess, going back into music. I don't know what his musical journey is.
Just figuring it out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you, I guess, grow up hearing a lot of music from them? Is that where your sort of musical journey started?
So I grew up with my mom.
Okay.
But with her, yeah, she always had musical influences. Whenever I would see my dad, I would definitely get a lot of musical influences.
Yeah.
My brother got into music earlier than me.
Okay.
He just picked up the guitar very early.
Mm.
I tried to do piano, but I had a lot of learning disabilities and could not fully
Lock
do
in.
that.
Yeah.
I know the piano, but the piano in my world, I don't know the, like, please don't ask me to read sheet music. Please don't ask me where, like, C minus is. Actually, I do know where C minus is, but don't ask me where G minus is, essentially.
Right.
Like, I know, like, C, D, E.
Yeah. Do you write a lot on piano? Like, how does your writing process?
I don't have a piano, and the keyboard pisses me off. I'm going to be so honest.
The sound is infuriating.
The keyboard,
sometimes.
I'm just like, please don't even try to sound like a piano. Just don't even try. Like, you're not a piano girl.
Give me something else, yeah.
She wants to be a piano so bad, and she's just not a piano.
Right. Was it the sort of thing growing up where, like, you just wanted to do what your brother did, so then you started doing music? Or did you do it separately?
No, I didn't want to do it.
Oh, so you were kind of made to do music.
I wasn't made to do music. I was happy to play the piano. That was just like, they had that in like I went to like a Catholic school, like a Catholic primary school with like nuns.
Yeah.
That was just one of the things that they had in the primary school. So yeah, I did that. It was fun. I like to do that. I like to sing. I really liked to sing when I was younger. Then it fizzled out and I wanted to do film. And at that point, I really didn't want to do music. I really didn't want to do what my brother and everyone else was doing. And then the film thing, I was like, this is not going to work. Like, I actually I didn't even really get my film GCSE. I didn't get any GCSEs. I don't have any educational qualifications. I just didn't get them. I did not make it.
We're in a new era. We don't need that
anymore. Took the tests. I just didn't get any. I didn't get even a mark. Like, I didn't do well. But so yeah, the film thing, I was like, I don't like, that's gonna take a lot of time, and like, I need to express my ideas right now. Yeah. Like, my dream was to be a director, but like, that's not like a self-serving career choice. Like, I can really just upload something on YouTube like this month with enough effort. But a film, like, you can't just get up and like make a film on GarageBand.
No, yeah.
Like, maybe you could make some indie film, but is it really even, I don't know, I just feel like it's so few and far between to really become a filmmaker and be like, oh, I'm in cinema, like in filmmaking.
That's so interesting, because I feel like most people would look at the life of an artist and be like, I could never do that. But you said, no, yeah, this one's more attainable for me.
No, I feel like it's way more attainable. Like, you can make songs on your phone, and also, like, you can make music videos kind of out of your ass if you wish to. I mean, that's what I started doing, and so I just felt like I need to express myself right now, and I need to actually find something that's going to make me money, because I don't have any qualifications for anything. Like, I could not get a job. Like, if I wanted to, I do not have the qualifications. And so,
well, you're doing great at this one.
I need to do this. And I just thought it was such a good way to blend everything. Like, I was doing really crazy makeup at the time. Oh my God, I was being so extreme for a 15-year-old. And it's just like...
Wait, yes. Okay, so I did a little bit of research.
No.
I'm so sorry. And you started by trying to replicate the makeup of Monster High dolls.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I did research.
When did I say that? That's like 7-year-old vibes.
I just, you know me. You actually don't. You met me 45 minutes ago. But tell me about it. Because now I'm learning you have this film background and you have amazing makeup right now.
Okay, so I actually used to make stop motions of my Monster High dolls to Lily Allen songs.
No, you didn't. It all makes so much sense.
Lily Allen is so... Oh my God. You know what pisses me off this trip is that everyone keeps asking me, like, what are your musical inspirations? And then I say everyone who I actively are not. Yeah. And then anyone who is, I get in the car and I'm like,
okay, well, I'm going to ask you that question later, so think on it so that you say the ones you want to.
Well, also it ebbs and flows, you know, like absolutely. All the time. But
yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, I used to make stop motion dancing videos of my Monster Highs to Lily Allen songs.
Right.
And then
you started doing your makeup. I think
someone gave me like a Monster High makeup kit for like Christmas. Okay. And then I was like loving the Monster High, and then I got into like, this was maybe like 7 or 8. Whenever the age that all the 2000 babies, like the Monster Highs came out, I think I was 8. And then around like 10 or 11, I started getting into special effects makeup, so like bruises, like cuts, and then I started getting into making like horror movies on my iPad. Yeah. And I would like drag anyone into it. Like, it was really quite extreme, actually.
That's
I
awesome.
don't think I should have been making those like quite extreme horror films. It was like at like maybe 11, 12-year-old, maybe I think 11, 12.
You were exploring
13.
your art.
Any family, friend, sibling, anyone, they have to get involved.
Yeah.
So I'd use the special effects a lot for that. And then I used one of those films to get into like a like kid level like film situation.
Cool.
The film was they actually didn't even rate my, just don't know what was up that I had to do such extreme stuff. So then me just telling you the trajectory of.
No, yes, I love this timeline.
So I used one of those films to get into it's like a normal school, like I guess a normal performing arts high school.
Yeah.
Where you can get in by audition for one category. No one wanted to do film. Everyone just wanted to do, I guess, like music, drama, maybe dance. So put one of those in. They accepted it. Great. They actually didn't even judge my end of school project because it was too much. I actually uploaded it on YouTube. I made it when I was like maybe 14. It's called My Baby. I took it down almost I put it up for an hour as a treat. It's like this video and they all have the nose. My mum is in it actually.
Aww.
And it's about like this girl who like does like a self-abortion.
Oh my God.
But they said it was supposed to be about teenage issues.
Well, you said I'm going to make this real.
And so it's a pretty intense film. Then I left, and in high school I was sneaking out to clubs at like 14. I think I bought someone's real ID off of Depop.
Awesome.
Like, I was thinking about that the other day because like up until then I've had like fake IDs because I just turned 21.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what a real ID is. Like I have like in the like, and so was sneaking out the clubs and doing like full on performances in like goth clubs.
You've had a whole life.
Yeah,
before
like
this
14, and I'm like, how did I get in there? So like the 14th, like every weekend I would like go to these clubs or like do performances, and like one of them, someone actually brought this up that I put chicken liver all over myself in a performance while singing a Marina and the Diamond Song, and I just feel like that's another life. And I look back now as like someone who has like quite a like I really wouldn't say structured, a job that's not that one, and I just think, wow, you've really purged like years before they were supposed to happen.
You know what? You got it out of your system.
Did I?
But now I feel like you use all of that film and art background and use the vision for what you're doing now.
I love it. I just don't know like what people are thinking. Like, and I just pretty extreme school, and then everyone at school found my profile, and I made this video probably coming back from some nightclub at like 14 years old. It's in my Instagram. I might have unarchived it. It was a post, and I was in a full like head to toe body glitter.
Oh my God.
Red. And I just come back from a club. I was like 14. Who was assisting me to the club at 14?
In full body
and I was
glitter.
peeing in the snow.
This is in the video?
Yes. I posted this on Instagram thinking like,
I will be putting a clip of this.
I will be posting
right
this.
now.
And people, I guess my school found it for the first time ever, and everyone was like, we're going to beat you up when you go to school, when you come back to school. And I was such an attention whore that I like was like, okay, this is going to be great content. I'm going to get in like a really good look and like go to school. So I got in like quite a good look, hoping that someone would video record me getting beaten up. No one said a word to me. No one said a word to me. And it frustrated me so much because I feel like that would have been so iconic. I don't know what was going on in my life that I needed a reaction from someone so badly.
Legend behavior. That's what was going on.
That was what led into the extremity of the first videos, which makes a lot of sense. Because I think people thought that I like cultivated a really extreme vibe. But I think it was just like an onslaught of like doing way too much at a young age. Yeah. I'm like I really want to find this post.
I want you to
actually
find this.
So good. And I can't believe that I did that. Oh my God, I found it.
Okay, please. Thank you. You know, I think if I was a school principal, I'd also be a little concerned about that. I'm not going to lie.
But it wasn't even the principal.
Oh, it was
the
kids.
School kids that found it.
My God. And it's led you to who you are today.
Wow.
So
2018, are you kidding me?
Oh, it was only 2018.
Well, I'm 21 now, so I would have been 14 in 2018.
Oh, I hate that. I think, whoa.
You're 1 year older than me.
I am 1 year older.
Don't even stop.
Yeah. I just don't think I have a concept of time. So we're looking at your album, and I want to know what song you would choose to sort of represent this new era of you.
I would say Shit Show.
Tell me, was this all in God's plan? Place you back where you were found in the pits of the well, wishing hard on your fad. But you're through your life.
That was my favorite one. And
Yeah.
I think it will always be my favorite one. Like, it takes I got really bored of it for a second because I would listen to it like every day, all the time of
Because you
every
loved
day.
it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would really say that it's a good one. It's the first one that I made that I really felt secure in the album process and like, okay, we're really doing something that feels like good. Like, oh wow, okay. I was a little bit shocked. Like,
Like
really,
it's settled in.
like, oh, it's good. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it felt like the first kind of effortlessly good thing. Like, I just got on the mic and was like, wait, oh my, it's good. And my producer was really pushing me.
In a good way?
Yes. And I like that he does that because he told me whenever I make a great chorus, he deletes it and he puts it to the verse.
Oh.
And then he's like, okay, now make a better chorus. And I'm always like, no, I like it the way it is. Like, you don't get to tell me what to do. Just kidding. We like never fight like that.
No. I know what you mean.
But I'm like, no, I like it the way it is. Like,
Yeah.
And then he will be like, it's fine. It's just a placeholder. We'll put it right back if you don't like it. And then I'll make a better chorus. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no,
Right.
it's way better. But that's what happened with that one. The verse is supposed to be the chorus.
That's an awesome thing that your producer does, actually.
Yeah, it's actually good because it works.
And then the verse is super fucking catchy already.
Right. So like, I would have never thought of that. And I'm very stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
I have extreme demo-itis. Like, I don't want to, it's my opinion, like, only,
Yeah.
like,
You're aware of the highway.
that's what it used to be with Worldwide Torture. Like, I want this sound and I want it to just feel exactly like this with this lyrics, like
Right.
this melody. Like, the producer really had not much input.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been so nice, like, collaborating
Yeah.
with people, like, actually collaborating.
Someone that's going to like meet you at your most stubborn.
Yeah. And I love that because he's super stubborn too.
You need that.
I love it. I feel like we work really well together.
Yeah.
He's like one of my 8 dads.
Oh.
I have like 8 universal dads.
Yeah.
I feel like he's taken a spot of one of them.
That's awesome. Do you feel like the song represents like the sonic kind of vision of the album too, or is it more of just like personally?
I feel like
feels
it
right?
represents the drama. Like, it's not that
Okay.
personal. It's just about some idiot that I dated that was like
yeah, they usually are.
fucking idiot. Like, but like, to not even to the extreme of like, what a bad breakup. Like,
Yeah.
an actual like psychopath.
Yeah, that's cute.
Like, psychopathic. But it wasn't like, oh my god, my heart is like broken. It was more just like, I actually cannot believe like how far gone you are as a person.
yeah,
And I want to get rid of you as soon as possible.
right. More mind-boggling than heartbreaking.
Yeah, more like, I just actually can't believe that you are a person that,
That you
exists.
exist.
Like, how are you not? How has something like crazy bad not happened to you yet?
Yeah, be serious.
Because you're so like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of just saying like,
Mm-hmm.
to that person because they just wouldn't fucking leave me alone.
I love it. I'm excited to listen back now and try to picture the verse as the chorus.
It was just some like, this person literally lied to me about their age by 10 years.
Whoa.
Like 10 years is
Which
a lot.
direction?
Like they said
They were older.
Yeah, they
Okay.
said they were 26 and they were 36.
That's disgusting.
But you could actually believe it. Like, if this person would have told me they were 18, believed.
Oh, that's so slimy.
Definitely believe. Like,
Ugh.
if this person would have told me I was 19, if they told me they were 18, I would not have questioned it. They carry themselves so young.
Immature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy one. But that one I was kind of I love that one because it's not too deep, babes. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, fuck you.
It's just a shit show. Well, onwards and upwards. Gosh.
I know, but I love that one.
Yeah. Okay, then. So what's a sort of cherry on top to the album? A dessert track that maybe is one of the more weird ones or one you're specifically excited about being released into the world?
I'm really excited for people to hear Bitch with the Gun.
Okay.
From the tales of my
Why is
me, everyone at my friend Hoso loves that song. And
Okay.
keeps hyping me up about that song.
Cool.
I love that song. And that song is the one that when I sent to everyone was like, and in its first version was like, that's really good.
Uh-huh.
You know, most people when I love to send people songs. I'm like my own leaker. I like just I love to play people's songs. I love to send them to people. Like
Yeah.
if I've just met you, I will like definitely send you my unreleased songs. Like
Incredible.
that was the one that everyone was like, oh, you're getting really good at this.
That's a cool feeling.
You know, just my friends were like, oh wait, you're actually good. Like, you know, of course like World War Torture was good, but you know, there's like levels to it.
Yeah,
Of like,
totally.
oh wait, you're actually like, you actually know music like quite well. Like,
Oh.
and so I was like, that's a nice feeling. And then we updated it a lot, but yeah, I'm really excited for them to hear that one.
The title is great.
Yeah.
So
Stockholm Butterfly, people said they really loved at the listening party.
yeah.
Which I didn't think anyone would get. I honestly thought that one was either gonna like fall on deaf ears
yeah.
or like be like dramatic moment, like everyone gets it. Like
Yeah.
I feel like when there's an emotional, not upbeat, not downbeat song,
Mhm.
it can be either taken as like flop, like that's a filler, or like we get it, like we get the emotion, like in a
Yeah.
Mitski way, where like this is
It's
not
intentional.
like the most entertaining song in the world, but like we get it to the extreme amount.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that it would be the other way, and it seems like it was. So
Yay.
I'm really happy for that. What else did they like? Those are the ones that they
You're
like.
just listing the entire album.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Best Junkie You Adore. That song for me is like a good pops. Everyone's gonna be like, it's not pop, it's rock.
Pop-ish.
It's not rock. It's not pop, it's rock.
It
And
doesn't
then-
have to be one thing or the other.
And the rock people are gonna be like, it's not. Don't even you dare call
Dude,
it
that's
rock.
the goal though at this point.
Yeah.
Like, don't satisfy anyone in specific.
I would like to just actually satisfy 0 people.
Yeah,
with
only
this
yourself.
album.
It feels like the whole album is just banger after banger. And I
just-
love that you're so
yeah.
excited about it.
I'm so excited because it took so like I know people write albums for like 4 or 5 years. That's not my shit. I would hate the. Oh my god! If I was
Oh
writing it
God.
for 5 years, I would hate it by the time it came out. I'd be like, I would never release it. I'd be like, okay, on to the next one. We're not releasing that one.
And I think that is what happens more often than not. Like, I couldn't imagine sitting with something for that long.
A year max for a song, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, actually, we could probably write a better one than that.
I would also be such a different person by the end of that. It wouldn't feel right.
Do people not change? Because I feel like I change a lot.
Some people don't change.
That's so scary, actually.
Right?
But what do they do? Are they in like solitary confinement or something? Like, what do they do? What do they do?
They
to, like,
probably have office jobs.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I have a couple final questions for you. And it is, if your music was a candle, what scent would it be?
It would be. Oh my god, do I even know candles that well? If my music was a candle,
It doesn't have to be a real candle scent. Like, you can make
Oh.
one up.
It would be a scent that would have like nice smells in it and good smells and really nice ones.
Really good one.
Yeah, it'd be really good and nice and lovely.
Like, I feel like, I don't know why we were talking about baths earlier, so I'm thinking about like rose bath water.
Rose is tea. I'm trying not to say.
You can say that.
That's why I've been saying tea, because like, I just feel like
I use that word a lot.
you just can't be like Rose is
It is.
on
though.
YouTube, but Rose is truly. I guess I have to say Jasmine.
Oh.
And
Like
like a nice smell.
like a soil or something, you know, something earthy. I feel like we could throw in there.
Okay, I don't want soil in my candle. Sorry.
You said I took offense to that. Can I go? Actually,
Sorry, I actually don't want soil in my candle. But what I do want in my candle is maybe what the hell is happening here?
there are 3 men in suits picking up trash.
It's like it looks like they could be on parole, but they're dressed so nicely.
They
but
are-
I'm absolutely sure
They're
not.
giving Secret Service.
What are they doing?
I don't know. They're in nice suits.
This is like a scene from Despicable Me or something. I'm like so intrigued.
These big men with beards and gloves
No, like
on.
I was like, oh, they're doing community service.
But why are they
duh.
so nice looking?
But why do they look like there were like 3 DJ Khaled's and like proper suits. That was
That's the best way to put it. I'm picturing them as
Yeah.
the best of friends too.
maybe they just like have like crazy jobs and they're just like, we need to make a change in the world, guys. Like every day we have to do the litter picking. Like
We must.
this is our thing. Like, okay, that was great, and I'm gonna
That was
hope that they're
awesome.
just like pure like friends.
They went to middle school together, actually.
They just really want to pick up the trash
Yeah.
in the world.
Well, I have one final question for you.
Yeah, I feel like we got so off track. The
That's
candle.
okay.
Babes, I don't know what would be in my candle.
Well, the listeners can chime in. They'll tell us.
You tell me what's in my candle, and do not say piss and shit. I know that's what you're gonna say. Like,
Snow and piss.
yeah, my candle would be snow, piss.
Well, I want to know who your ones to watch are. Who are you listening to that you think I should be listening to?
Whoa,
Are you pulling up your Spotify?
I don't even use Spotify. I use Deezer.
That's crazy.
Everyone tells me that.
What made you make that decision?
I don't know. I just had it. I don't know. I just have this memory of like having it on my phone in high school, and I think I had like just gotten a phone,
You just stuck with it.
and like for some reason that was what was on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I had some ad for a music app, and it was Deezer,
You said, I'm in.
and so
for
I
life.
said, yes, that's me. And now everything's on Deezer, and also no one knows what the hell I'm listening to. Which on Spotify, whenever I want to listen to something, I have to click the private setting.
I
and
know.
I hate that
Because then people get concerned about me.
people were having accounts that would update on what I was listening to.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, not embarrassed about it, but you actually don't need to know that.
Yeah, like, why are you so locked into me right now?
I am very happy with Deezer. Spotify makes me uncomfortable, and also like I just don't need to see how much numbers that you have, because what if it's more than mine?
True. True. Okay, so what's on your Deezer right now?
It's so ugly. But actually, they just did an update on their application, and it actually looks prettier than Spotify. It's a little
That's actually
purple
adorable.
heart.
Yeah.
So
You got me there.
who have I been listening to?
Yeah.
Yule is so good.
Oh, yeah. Inferno is a great song.
Yule is so good. I love Daisies.
Mm-hmm.
Daisies is so good. I love my friend Lucy Loon.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to Sir Chloe a lot.
Oh, I love Sir Chloe.
That new album was
Incredible.
really tea for me. Like I never really dipped my toes in. I heard
Yeah.
Animal when I was like 14 or something.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh my god, yes, the raspy voice, tea. And then
Yeah.
I never really dipped back into it. And then that album with the lamb,
I Am the Dog. Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, this
Yeah.
is actually really tea.
Salivate off of that is an
Yeah.
incredible song.
I like Cake.
Yeah.
Cake is my favorite one.
It's good top to bottom. I don't really
Yeah.
find albums like that
Who else
these
is?
days, but
Those are my new girls.
those are the ones to watch. Well, thank you so much for being here. I feel like I
Thank
learned
you.
so much about you.
Yeah, I feel like I learned so much. I remembered so much about myself.
Well, now you need to move to LA.
You know what? It's really giving that.
Yeah.
I extended my trip already.
Yeah,
But
because
like
you just love it here.
it's just like London is cool, but I'm literally not doing anything with my
Yeah.
life. So
Okay.
I should start, because I will look back and be like, oh, what the fuck?
I think you're accomplishing a lot, so you should be proud
I've
of
accomplished
yourself.
more in this week than I've accomplished in the last 6 months in London. But much love to London. Like,
Okay,
that's
we'll
really
move
my
to
home.
LA.
Like that's my home, my heart. Like I could never live and die in LA,
No, yeah.
but I need to.
Okay, well, we're going to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Once again, this is Once to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and this is Jazmin Bean. Listen to their album
Yay.
coming out soon. Yay. Okay, bye.
Yay.